So can you give me any kind of feeling with what kind of time we could do something like this in? And I know, every organization would be different, the size
Yes,
of it, the
for
number of
sure.
activities, all of that. But is there something we can actually bite off? Like, this just sounds like, a lot of work.
It's done in a matter of days.
Wow,
And,
okay.
it's amazing what you can accomplish.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, I mean, being very straight with you, initially the team is very reluctant because they think everybody's pointing fingers at them as they
Right.
get involved in this. But over the couple days, you start to see people actually smiles on their faces and excited, and they're, all that apprehension about saying what's waste and, that goes away. And yeah, over a couple days, that's what it takes to do
Well,
it properly.
Okay, because just listening to what you're talking about excites me personally, because I know what I do in a day. I'm not sure too many people have any idea. I'm not sure I know exactly what any of my colleagues does in a day. And frankly, I think that would be a wonderful exercise to actually look at that and say, wow, why are you doing that? I'm also doing that, or whatever. It just feels like maybe there's duplication. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
that could be really useful.
It's useful, but it also, remember we talked about being
Yeah, it's
as a
the
way
client.
of thinking?
Yeah, you're
It
right.
changes the way we all think.
Right.
Processes driving the activities that we have to do. Well, we're going to change that around and start taking control of that and actually be in charge of our processes.
Yeah.
And say that, hey, we have just taken value portion to the non-value and we've started to do this.
Yeah.
So now we're going to provide the service or product faster, better, and less cost. And every organization, whether you're in government or in manufacturing, whatever it is you do, those three elements are key. And if you can do all three, that's the critical way to measure your organization. And so, if you only do two, I was hesitating because I didn't know if we wanted to get into this, and maybe we'll do it later, but I'll just touch on it. If you only do two out of the three of quality, speed of service, and cost, then chances are the one that you're not measuring or not improving is being probably let me back up, you've probably improved the two at the detriment of the third.
Okay.
And that's usually what happens in an organization.
Okay.
So you have to be careful that you do measure all three, and if you really are successful at implementing that lean thinking methodology, you will improve all three.
Okay. Thank you very much, Larry.
You're welcome.